Hello, it's Donatello with the Toy Temple, and today we're taking a look at this Donatello, I guess. It's gonna be great.
Donatello, what are you doing?
What?
Donatello, you're in my chair. Quiet down a little bit.
Huh?
No. Hey there, Glenn with the Toy Temple, and today I am taking a look at Playmates Nickelodeon Donatello from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series. Now, Playmates, let's be real. It exists today solely for the fact that they have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles license, and they keep it with an iron claw. Because without them, what do they got left? Those Star Trek toys that came out in the early 90s? No one was buying those. They make Donatello, they make Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, and the whole rest of the gang. So without further ado, let's take a look at this packaging. So on the front, you've got Nickelodeon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles right there. You got Donatello with his staff and looks like a couple weapons. Reminds me of the old 80s version of the action figures, which compliment. I love those throwing stars, the orange, twist them out kind of things. Looks the same here, except they look wooden as opposed to the orange weapons, which such a weird plastic choice on those. But Donatello looks fairly well painted. Says at the bottom, he's an inventor and weaponeer, which means pretty much everything that the turtles use, they owe to Donnie. Isn't that right?
I just steal things from Etsy.
He said it. On the back, you've got this nice little thing right here where you can cut it out. Keep it as kind of a trading card type thing. I like that they included that. Reminds me, again, of the old packages. And on that trading card, it shows that the weapon he comes with is a 6-foot bow staff with knife, which, when did you need a knife? That doesn't seem right. You've just always had the one bow staff, right?
A stick against trained ninjas doesn't always finish the job.
Okay, all right. Well, I guess that explains it. Additionally, it does say his team is the Ninja Turtles, as if you really needed to know that the turtle was on the Ninja Turtles. I mean, I doubt it's going to say something like Biker Mice from Mars, or Street Sharks, or SWAT Cats. He's a turtle. He's on the Ninja Turtles. And additionally, you've got the other figures in the line. Leo, Donnie, which he's right here, Raphael, Michelangelo, and the rest. So, pretty good package. I'm super excited to open this fella up. I like that they list off the turtles there. And hey, I hope you join me. Twist ties. And here's Donatello out of the package. And look how cute he is. He is very tiny. About that big. I'm going to say, I picked him up for $5 at Five Below, and I'm going to say it's a pretty solid purchase. His head is actually very nicely painted. It can go all the way around. Nice 360 action right there. His shoulders, while they are inhibited by the shell, they do rotate as long as you, bend the arm, which super nice. All the pins on the arm are all the same color, so you're not getting, a mix of like black pins with green skin. Like the Marvel Legends, I hate those. Single jointed elbows, wrists do go all the way around, which is nice. Legs kick out that far. And the shell is soft, so you can actually make them kick, like ninja style, like
ouch.
There's your size comparison for this episode. Accessory-wise, like I mentioned, it does come with this little assortment. Looks like some ninja stars, the bow staff with the blade, which, not painted, but it is on this, so I'm sure they just molded it and threw it in the box. This staff feels really good. Fits in his hand pretty well. He can barely fit it in two hands. I mean, it's really going to take some effort, but it can get the job done, and it's long enough so that you're not like end-to-end holding the stick. So if you want him to pose on the shelf, he looks pretty good up there. Look at that. That's not bad. For a $5 action figure, this is solid. And I can only imagine that as a child, finding a $5 action figure of this level of quality, I mean, they painted the little strap. I mean, there's leather, not leather, but plastic, molded. The sheath on the back can hold it fairly tightly, which I really appreciate. I mean, you really got to throw it in there, but once it's in there, Yeah, I mean, come on, it's $5, but it can hold it, believe me. And let's say if I was a kid who loved Ninja Turtles, I'd probably keep this thing with me my whole life. I mean, if there was ever a toy that I was going to keep with me, it'd be a nice, durable Donatello. You could run it through so much, and it's going to last. What?
30 years?
30 years? I guess that is true. I have had you for 30 years. Time flies. Seeing this toy, it made me oddly nostalgic for a toy that, you know, a 5 or 6-year-old, they see it on the shelf and they just go, man, this thing's durable. It's tough. It's going to last. It's Donatello. Playmates has always made good stuff. As if you needed more proof, right here.
Aww. Thanks, man.
Seeing Donatello on the shelf always reminds me of a different time, a different life. I don't know, it's weird. It's oddly nostalgic for me. I'll skip over the paint imperfections, the, you know, weird scale. It's a Donatello chunky action figure that I think is going to last a lifetime in the right hands. So if you see it at your local Five Below, I definitely suggest picking it up. It's solid. Good articulation, good paint. It's going to last. It's built to last. 1989? Oh my God. Definitely consider picking it up. This Donatello is going to go great on the Donatello shelf. He's going to be a valued member of the team, or as I call it, into the Donatello verse. He's yet another addition to a great line of action figures. I love Donatello. He's always been my favorite turtle. Thumbs up from me. This figure, for what it is, I'm going to give it like a 3.75 out of 5. I think that really, really shows that, you know, if you're wanting to buy, I mean, this isn't some dollar store knockoff thing. It's a $5 knockoff. No, it's not a knockoff, but Playmates, they're always good. Always. I mean, I've always liked Playmates. They just don't make too much, but what they do make, it's good quality. So with that, thank you so much for watching. Hit like, share, subscribe. Let us know down in the comments what you think about this fella. Kind of a Mandalorian, Baby Yoda type thing here. I don't know. Should he carry him around like this on the Donatello shelf? Let me know.
Don't talk to me or
Love
my
to hear
son
from
ever
you.
again.
So with that, check me out on Instagram and Twitter, both at the Toy Temple. And remember, you're never too old to enjoy the things you love.